Hey, what's up, guys? Today I kind of want to get into a run that not a lot of people use that can be pretty effective. And there's actually a couple of plays, from single back that it can be run from. Now, if you combine this with the motions and motion hiking, you can create a dual, containment freeze on the ends. It's pretty unique, and what it does is it's gonna open your run lanes up a lot better. So let's just, for instance, let's just play a run defense, right? Cover one, hold, press. Now, what I'll usually do is you want to make a cross containment. Okay, I don't even know if that's the right word for it. And what you're gonna do is you're going to make that split, and then you're going to create another split. Okay, so pretty much you're just going to motion and then you're going to hike it. Might need to do another one because it is different from, I mean, you could still run it from this. Let me find another one to run it from so that y'all can see exactly what I'm trying to do. Let's see, I know you can do it at deuce close. I might be able to do it in some of these wing slots. I think you can do it in this one. Okay, here's one. We'll just play cover one for run defense. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to take the slot, who would normally in a jet sweep be your motion guy, and you're going to hike it like right before he gets to the tight end. So they kind of cross. Alright, and just pay close attention to the defensive end. Boom, he gets pushed out and your lead blocker goes through. So let's go look at the replay and show how this opens up. Because you want to be right behind the guard when you hike it. So what they're gonna do is he's gonna help double, and he's gonna go pick the backside up. See how this guy freezes up over here? That's one of the good things about inside zone blitz. Like, he'll freeze up, and then the tight end will go pick him up. See how he gets blocked? And then your new lead blocker, the receiver, or if you want to put like a tight end to be that motion guy, or somebody that can block, you can just put them over there. So let's try it again, and I'm going to show you how to scheme around this. Okay, so we're going to do it again. The backside is going to be contained. He's going to boom. Hole opens up in the middle. Very similar to how I used to run my HB dive, but the dive doesn't really have this type of effect. It only does it to one side. So again, look at how the ends kind of freeze up, and then your lead blocker, he gets upfield. So let me see if there's like any other ways I could run this. Now, some of these are going to tie in pretty good with play action passes that kind of fall into it. See the PA post dig? That's the one that I have in my audible scheme. It's the one we're going to be using. So I'm going to kind of show you the just play cover one, nickel. That's a run defense. Alright, so you'll have to, since he's a blue route, I think it's not going to let me. Okay. So you're going to have to give him a route. And then you can just take him, and then he'll just block for you, and it'll be a shot play. Okay. Now, if you let him go further, like we might give him a slant or something so he can cross field. If you let him go past the tight end, he'll run the route. And then he'll get over the top. Now, only use that play action if you're killing them with this zone run. So you go right there and then hike it, boom, inside, wide open. It's just like an inside zone, except it splits the defensive ends from trying to get into the backfield. It's pretty nice. I think there's like a run. I need to tie some more runs into. I think you could do like a counter run or something. Let me see. Make sure I'm in the right one. And you can do it with the jet sweeps. Like tie the jet sweeps into it. I don't think this one has any. Let me see if there's any other formations. See, this one has the jet sweep, the counter. Let me see. Let's in fact, we're gonna try the jet sweep, the counter, and then we'll do this. Like, let's see what. We'll just go random. It don't matter. Now the thing is, like I said, we know the zone split is on the right, so this guy on the left, he's going to be in contain. So with that being said, this guy gets to be picked up. Okay. So we're just going to motion him and hike it right there. Now Bosa didn't get blocked. Let's see. Bosa, you know how that EA likes to cheat you in Madden. Let's try some of these audibles, see what we can do. This is like probably the best jet sweep in the game. From under center. You can kind of tie that into what you're doing. Now, with them being like in random play, when they're fucking boxed in like that, just throw the fucking flat route. Just anytime they box in them, leave them flats wide open if you got a slot receiver. Alright, so let's get back into it. We know that that left end, well, right end, is going to be frozen on the split. Now what we gotta do, need to make sure he's covered, and just bring him over and hike on a split, and your guard, your tackle, whoever picks him up. It's pretty simple. You can mix this in with the play action. You could probably throw in like some quick passes. Let's see which kind I want to run. Like I might run a drag, smart hitch, and then just bring Davis over. Might run like a little glitchy route to the outside. It's actually pretty nice. But you'll need a good slot receiver for this version. Let's see if there's any more. I don't want to keep y'all too long. So I get back to watching this game. Alright, wing. This is actually a good one too. See, this one has a tight end, and you just take the backside receiver, and then boom. Just see how they split cross. And usually that'll mess people up that like to send edge heat at you and shit. But see, they're in like a 4-4, so they're not really gonna let me do it in this one. But I'm just gonna show you, hike it behind the guard, they split. Okay. Y'all gonna like this shit, man. Oh, y'all really gonna like it against quarters defense. Just hike it behind the guard, right there. They split. Opens a hole for you every time. Okay. 4-4 defense. Take this guy. Hike behind the guard. They'll split. Just pick your hole. You'll get like 2 or 3 yards. You know, sometimes you might break for more, but you know, main thing is you're gonna go forward. Then you can kind of mix. You know, if jet sweeps are your thing, this is a good play to have. Quick passes work pretty good because let's see, because you can either use him, hike him to pass block, like I just hike him to pass block right there, if they're bringing like a good pass rusher, or you can let him go behind the tight end and send him on a route. You know, so it's a nice little change of pace. Like let's say you want to hit the, let's say you want to go deep. Okay, so we're not really gonna just make it like a little shot play. Get the halfback open, space. You know, if people start run committing, you have options, you know. But let me show you some other formations. And mainly, you know, like if you're a zone run, like if you don't have big, powerful linemen and shit, you know, this is gonna fit more to your play style. Because that's what zone split is. It's about getting to, you know, the defensive ends and linebackers to split out, and then just basically once you got them spread out, you can just kind of read your holes. So we'll just go random play, random 4-3. Just go random play, it don't matter. Alright, so when you do it from gun bunch, notice you're not going to be able to take Williams and move him like all the way over. Okay, it's not going to allow me to do that, like demonstrate for y'all, because some people don't know. Okay, as far as it's going to let me move him over. Now, there's a way to get the same thing to work. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to take this other outside receiver, you're going to have to motion him, and then motion him back, and then hike it right there. Get your zone split, follow your blocks. Okay. Let's do it again. Just take the guy on the outside, motion him, and then bring him back. And hike it. Splits, get your yards, okay? Now you can do these same motions, like you'll confuse people with these motions. Well, he's gonna fucking send double safety. Okay. So you could do these same motions and pretty much just wreck people. Let me see. Like if you just go in, you'll do the motions, and then he's gonna start assuming, okay, you're just gonna do zone split. You're gonna do zone split, and then you're gonna come back, and then okay. So it's not gonna put up. Let me see if I can find this play. You always want to make sure when you do this, you want to make sure you hike it before he sets his feet. So it's like behind the tight end. That's a bad throw at me. Probably, you know, I got it on random play, so you know, whatever. But that's the main thing. When you run the inside zone split, what it's gonna do, the guy that tight end is looking at, that right defensive end, he's gonna freeze up because the tight end's coming at him. Okay, if y'all just pay close attention to that, because you can actually use that as your indicator. Now, if he gets blocked, he's gonna go uphill. So I got a good left tackle over there. He blocked him out, so he was able to go after whoever I ID. Because he's stretched out so wide, you know. So with him stretched out wide, that tackle's going to pick him up, and then he's going to go up the middle, probably after the middle linebacker or the left outside linebacker. So it kind of varies a little bit depending on, you know, formation. And that's another thing that I'm going to probably get into y'all with is how people use formations, and then just boom, I could have kicked it up. Okay. See if there's other formations I can run it out of. Try to give y'all a general idea. Most of these, like I said, they're going to be out of single back. I'm just going to look for a couple of them. So you got one out of single back wing tight U. Alright, and you can actually run this with a couple of good play actions too. Just trying to make sure, because when you run them, you also want to make sure you have his jet sweeps, because they work good with jet sweeps. Alright, so just go random play, and same thing, same logic. You're going to take the tight end, motion him, and hike. He didn't have that crossing effect that I wanted, so we'll probably have to take the receiver. motion the receiver. No, it's not gonna let me take him. Let's see. I mean, I could do it with a tight end, but he's not. He's not doing it like I want. But it's all good because he's gonna go down the right there. There we go. That's the split I wanted. So you gotta hike this behind right before he gets to the edge. Okay. Right there. Fix the backside up. Don't mind it. I probably gained only 1 yard there. You know, you just want to get the concept of it down. Okay. So we'll just try one more time. Right there. Boom. That's perfect. And it's really just timing, guys. It's really timing. No, you want to go to practice mode with each formation when you're doing it, so that you get the timing of it down, so that you're hiking it at the right time. Because you don't want to hike it too early, you don't want to hike it too late. You want to get it like right there. Okay. Let's show you some more formations that you can do it out of. And I know it's pretty basic, you know, it's just motion hiking, but you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to stuff like this. It's the small stuff that can take your game so much further. Let's see if I got doubles Y off. I can do it. I think I showed this one because it had the jet sweep. Okay. Tight Y off can do it. I don't think wing slot has it. It has play action that goes with it. Yo, I'm gonna try something. I know this is kind of off, but what if CPU always doing sacks when you want to do a big play? That's cool. I'll just send an extra blocker. That's a weird looking play. I'll tell you what. Oh no, no Bosa. There's a bunch of run plays out of the Oakland playbook that I use. You know, if y'all want, I can show you a couple of them that I mean, I use a lot of them just as a base standard. For instance, the weak eye close flex, I'll use the HB dive and the counter weak. Now those are pretty good, 1-2, and then you got the 94 will, which is also good. But you know, you could take these this motion hiking that I'm doing, and then you can kind of implement it to your pass plays, which is, you know, very key, because people start seeing you motion and then hiking it and then running, and they're gonna start run committing. You know, they're not gonna know how to stop it. So just go random. All right, so like for instance, out of the dive, just flip the play, and like I said, just take the motion and hike it, and then look at it. You get the middle wide open. You know, and when you got a power bag, especially like Jacobs, you know, you can do a lot, and then that motion is gonna throw off a lot of, you know, people like play zones and stuff. It's gonna throw them off out of position sometimes. It's gonna like realign their defense to be accountable for whoever you put in motion. So whereas you might put a receiver in motion, it's gonna exploit whoever's in zone. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll hit them with the inside run so many times, and then I'll do the motion, and then I'll hit them with the counter, and it'll freeze them up a little bit. Okay, and that's why I like these two plays, like the dive with the counter. You just flip the dive, and then boom, right up the middle. It's a nice little, you know, thing to have, and then if you have a play action to go with it, it's even nicer. Okay, so like I might go like and see how the zone, see how they move. And then look there, underneath. I recreated a levels concept, you know. And then they might be so adept to me trying to run the ball, you know, that deeper route might be open. You know, usually I'll hit Waller with that deep route because once they start pressing and showing blitz and those safeties come in, that tight end route gets wide open. Like I hit him with it so many times, and then he'll kind of slip past just like that. Okay, so always, you know, if you have a good run game, you can open your pass game, and you don't necessarily need to hit them with play action. Like I'll go with like a regular pass, and then I might send him deep, and then I might smart route him, send him over and just isolate my circle receiver. And then if he's covered, you know, I'll probably try to come back to them or whatever, you know, but it's pretty random. You know, you just want to make sure your hot routes are good, your decision making is very adept. But the motion hike, man, is definitely going to improve your run game. And like I said, when they come after you like that, just use the inside zone split plays. I don't know if I have any in. Yes, I do. Strong twins over. Two back set has an inside. Oh yeah. Oh, they done fucked up. I got it in every fucking run formation. So same thing here. You take the backside receiver, the one that's not on the line of scrimmage. He'll be your motion. Always remember that, okay? And then just go yow, kind of crazy shit going on back there, you know? You just got to practice the timing for real, you know? Like, I think I might have missed the timing on it. Hold up. Let me see if I can get the timing of this one down. Let's see. Because I got to bring him over, and then I got to bring him back before he gets to the fullback and before he gets to the quarterback, obviously. So it might be right there. He's real glitchy. Let me see. Maybe I'm hiking it too early. Hold up. Like I said, it's all about coming to practice mode, man. And make sure you get the timing. Know each formation when you're supposed to initiate the hike. See, sometimes you could do it like this, and it'll be like a double lead block going to the backside. You know, and he'll pick those backsides off. So let's see. Try it again. Okay, motion now. And I'm going to try to do it when he's right in front of the fullback. Let's see. That might be where he needs to do it. Right there. Yeah, that's better animation. That's what you want to get. Because you want to spread those linebackers and edges off. Open the middle up. Then I think if you do it enough and just right, you can open up a lot of stuff. Like this play right here is a shot play. And you do it just enough to irritate them. And then boom. Oh, you're not gonna let me get that. That's EA on all Madden for you though. Look at this guy, ain't that cute? The dude's dude's on fire. It's cool. We're just running a little play and get him out of it. And he's wide open. Fucking got a double him now. Bro, I should have jumped. I'm just thinking he gonna catch it just because, whatever. Get this guy out of the zone. Gotta double him. Wow, he picked that off. That's the only thing I hate about practice mode, man. And I'm not gonna be like everybody else and put the fucking CPU on a fucking user stick with no user. That's dumb. I don't know why people do that. How do you get this guy out of the zone? It's like, gotta get 30 yards or something? Let's see. Just bear with me, guys. Yeah. That dude picked that off. See, let's try this. And they bumped in each other. So he doesn't need to, okay, if I'm running that route, he doesn't need the smart route. What if I smart route the tight end? Okay. So he doesn't need the smart route. Okay. Halfback was wide open. Get out of this formation. I'm trying to show y'all, like, I don't, my run D, it's pretty good, I would say. Like I use like a lot, you know. It really depends on what formation they come out in. Like they go I form pro or any close formation. You know, I'm probably gonna play a lot tighter. Like, you know, if I think they're using mesh concepts, you know, I'm gonna kind of watch those sidelines. Let's see. Trying to find some more of these inside zone splits for you guys. I think I probably might have covered all of them. Let's see. There's this strong twins over has it. You need various single backs have it. Trying to make sure I know all of them. Like single back wing tight has like the play actions for it, but it doesn't have the zone split play itself. So I don't know if like there's some of y'all that run those customs, you know, you might want to consider adding it. Let's see. Single back ace doesn't have it. Usually I think they're mainly into like tight sets. Single back deuce close I know has it. It's right there. And mainly, like I said, man, it's just knowing the timing. You might have to go to practice mode yourself because it varies with teams and the players that you're motion hiking with. Because you want to get them like while he's still in motion before he. So that's going to be your inside run. You know, a lot of people, they'll see you come out in a formation like this and they're automatically thinking stretch. Now you can throw the stretch in. Now, like what I like to do is I like to run to the weak side. Okay, a lot of people don't expect the weak side. They see you motion. They'll see you like motion a guy over. See how I motion him over here? And they'll start moving their line and shit over their thing, or they might run commit to that side, you know? And then I'll just run it to the weak side usually. Yeah, a lot, like any cover one, like you don't necessarily need to use a like a specific play. It's more or less of how you run it. You know, cover one covers run fits, but you know, if you don't have the personnel for whatever you're going up against, you know, you might get overpowered at the line, and you know, you might not be able to, you know, with that being said, with you covering your run fits, you know, what are you covering run fits against? You know, like if someone comes out in a heavier set than what you're coming out in, like if you're using the 3-4 to do it, and then they start coming out in, you know, heavier sets than what you got, you know, you better hope that the guy that's coming through is a lot stronger than the guy that he's going to get blocked by, because he's going to usually engage with someone, or you're going to have to overload and send an extra person. Then you know, you have to be accountable for them quick pass. So there's a lot that goes into it, more than just picking one play and you know, expecting that you're gonna lock something up 9 times out of 10. You know, like I can give you a few examples here in a sec. You know, so run this play. A little delay. I like it though. You know, nice little run, get a lead block, and then you get a backside block. They kind of switched their. See, I don't even need to motion hike this one for real, because he's just gonna go forward. They're gonna cross. They're gonna jam up a little bit. I wish you could take the receivers and motion them inside, but it won't let you do that. You can only move the tight ends. Oh, he missed his block. Okay, whatever. But like for instance, I know this video is about, you know, the run, but let me show you some run defense, and I'll explain it a little bit. Usually, I'm probably gonna use over, not over plus. 4-3 under is more what I'm gonna use as my run defense, and I'll use 4-3 over as my pass defense. And then let's say formation. I don't know. Can you go like play type, run? Let's just go random run. All right. So the reason why I like the 4-3 over, 4-3 under, is because usually I'll have a cross man with one of my safeties. So in case he's running a drag route, he'll be in better position to defend it. You know, which is pretty unique. He automatically comes out in cross man against certain, you know, run formations where people might run a drag route or whatever. Now, I think all you got to do is show blitz. You don't necessarily have to press. Show blitz just going to bring your safeties into the box. And usually I usually play either the middle linebacker that's in the mid read, or I'll play the deep blue safety. It really just depends. But stock, I'll keep it as is and see where they like to run it. You know, and just follow your run fit. You know, cover one has every run fit covered as long as your guy is better than what he's matching up against. So all you got to do is just show blitz. You don't got to press and show blitz. Just show blitz, and that's basically is gonna keep, like, if you press, especially like against these close formations, you're gonna get it beat off the line, okay? Because you can't press slots. Always remember that. So we'll just show blitz. All right, that way we can defend the run, and we got run fits covered. Do not press if you're playing run defense, okay? That is a big gimme. All right, because you want to play run fits. You can't play run fits if you're getting jammed up with someone that's blocking you. And then just boom. See, I missed the angle, but you know, you see how I got through there. Every man's responsible. Just show blitz. That's all you got to do. If you think he's passing, you can shade inside, shade outside. You don't need to press, okay? Pretty much all the run fits are covered. You can do it from any cover one. Okay, it doesn't necessarily need to be 3-4. let me see. I'm gonna show you can defend it with nickel defense too. Like if you want more speed and you got a good nickel linebacker or whatever, we'll just go nickel normal, cover one, and now you got to be careful when you use nickel normal. Let me see. We'll just go random, play type, run, random, run. Alright, so same thing, show blitz. You can shade inside, shade outside, no need to press. You just make sure those run fits are covered. So we'll have to shade move the D line in. And the only thing about nickel, this guy's gotta come down to the box. Okay, you gotta user him in the box. You know, it's not gonna get as much because I got defensive backs in there trying to. Let me see. Show blitz. No need to press. I want to shade outside so you don't get an outside release. And the only thing is for run defense, he's got to come in the box. He's not gonna come in the box in cover one in nickel defense. Pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, man. Any cover one is going to be your run defense. Now it does vary. You can use cover two, you can use cover three, and you can use cover four because the run fits are different. You know how there's different runs, there's different ways to defend runs. Like, you know, if someone's running to the outside constantly, you know, you're probably going to want to run like, oh, let me show you. Because every play you have like a force and a contain. Okay, so notice how this only has a force. Okay, so if he runs a counter, that counter is going to be wide open because you ain't got no containment on it. So let me see if there's a way to give a contain. Sometimes you can move guys around, he'll have a contain. So he doesn't have a contain, so that's not going to be a good idea. So let's see if I flip the play. Okay, now I got to contain. I don't have a force. So when it does that, that means you have to play the force. You have to user the force. Okay, that basically tells you who to user. Because you want to force it back to the inside. The contain is going to keep him from kicking it the other way. Let's see. As long as you know that logic, you'll be all right. So you want to usually just take the under guy. So this guy right here, he would be the force, or whatever. It's whatever. So get back onto the runs. It's one thing I gotta stop doing. I get off topic so much. Forgive me, man. Can't wait till I get up in the world and I can sit down and actually edit videos instead of doing it live all the time. Here, just go random play, it don't matter. Cover two. See how the cornerbacks are playing the force and the contain in a cover two defense? That's going to be like your outside runs. Like if people are running it to the outside all the time, it's whether they're playing, I wouldn't say necessarily stretch runs. Like unless you know exactly where the stretch is going. Stretch is more of a toss. Like they run tosses and sweeps and shit. You'll probably run a cover two because your corners are playing the run fits. Ooh. Alright, let's get back more into this zone split and what you're going to need to go with it. That's going to work real good. We know, let's see, I need to probably adjust some audibles here. Just bear with me, hold up. If I'm running the zone split, let's should be my audible. I don't use inside, I use that. You definitely would have to use that. Okay. And then come out in that. Don't matter what play they're in. Kind of get a look for it. You want to make sure his wheel route's over there. There we go. It's all about setting the magic up. Yo. Damn, Bosa is like OP in practice mode. Like you gotta put a double team on him. Or maybe I could just motion hike his ass. Oh, I hate when I do that shit. Alright, back into this. We're gonna zone split. But you gotta use the zone split. Get your cutback. And if you can get a good cutback and then you just beat the safety, you can take that to the house. Now, it's not gonna let me take it to the house in practice mode. But against a user, or if you're playing franchise, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna get a big run off of it. So it's just knowing who your motion is. So the way I look at it is anybody that's not on the line of scrimmage is going to be your motion. So that means I'm not going to motion him. I could probably motion him and motion him. But since he's the split, I can't motion him. So, boom, just come in here. Pick. He actually ran that too good. It's like they be cheating anyway. And I don't know why the game has it to where the CPU is designed to cheat in practice mode. It's crazy. Instant block shit. But in an actual game, guys, you know, y'all can kind of understand the concept of what I'm doing. Don't get mad, be like, oh, he's just running into fucking tackles. Like, come on, I'm assuring you that this works in head-to-head, or if you go up against players, you know. Just follow your blocks. You're gonna get through the holes, you know. And then, you know, don't spam. Like I try to tell people this: do not spam at all. You know, you don't want to run something so much that people kind of catch on to it. Usually, you do something 3 or 4 times in a game, people are gonna kind of key in on it. So, you know, make sure. See, this is why we use that motion, the backside motion, because he's gonna come over, and then boom. But it's not gonna let me do it in practice mode. So it's like never works in practice mode. Let's see. Maybe we can get one off. One of them. Wow. Jacob's not doing that in real life. Trying to make it. Can we make it work? Can we make it work? Or do I need to ID him? Oh, he threw a dot. I'm sure, man. We can play. Let me check the score of this game real quick. I don't know if it's gonna cut off. Hold up. Bear with me.
If you watch this very carefully, he doesn't touch the ground. To me, it looks like he's on top of an Alabama defender. And then he reaches out close to that line.
I think he might have a first down. I can't believe that.
What score is?
It looked like he was on top, or his legs were on top of Trayvon Diggs when he rolled over. Ben Davis was coming in there too. And he's still on top of both guys.
But he doesn't get it to the line. And of course, the marker is just short of the line, I believe.
Oh, they're killing me with these replays.
Wow, what an effort.
Well, and again, I wonder if Ed Ogeron is going to get his timeout back here.
Oh man. Oh, oh no, LSU the truth. Well, that game's over. I do whatever the defense gives me, man. I don't necessarily just be like, oh, I'm gonna run the whole game or I'm gonna pass the whole game. I kind of mix it up. Take what the defense gives me. I don't like to spam either. Like I'll tell you, like if I see you spamming, then you know I might try some things, but other than that, no. Like my man's not even blocking. Like what is up with this? I don't understand why, you know, that might be a bug. Let's see. That halfback is supposed to pick up. Maybe I have the idea. X underscore demon underscore shadow underscore X. See if I pick him up. Oh no. It's like, I guess this is the first year they added these things in. They're a little buggy right now. Here, let me log in YouTube real quick. Let's see. Gotta turn it down. Here, type it in X. There. And then just send me a friend request and I'll play you. Oh my man, he ran into him. Okay. That means I need to do something with that route. You need to shorten it up. Give him the outside. Lost him. Alright, I'm guessing that's you. Alright, cool. I got it. Just send me the game and put it on all Madden. 5-minute quarters, whatever. Yeah, pretty much like that, yeah. I'll get the game request when you send it. Now I'm trying to perfect my craft. Alright, cool. There we go. Let's see what I want to wear. I actually like this. It's a nice little uniform. Eight years ago, I was playing Madden 11. Like 8 years ago. Oh, shit, I bought a PlayStation 4 like 5 years ago. Then it got robbed. Somebody came to my house and took it when I was at work. I had to go buy me a PS4 Pro. Definitely liking the upgrade. Runs a lot smoother.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Oakland Raiders.
Bro. You got this like on rookie or something? I shouldn't be having no 3 bars. What is this? Oh, bro. Why you got this on rookie?
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carson to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
What the fuck? Oh, that means he's gonna get like ridiculous fucking holes opening up. I don't know what to expect. My dudes are slow.
He'll buy some time.
The CPU's controlling my guy. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, that one sailed on him.
There's like no user.
For a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted.
Dude, you got this on rookie. There's like no user.
Make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Like my man.
An incomplete pass.
My man is like super slow.
25. Flushed out right.
Yeah, but you can't play nobody on rookie, man, like in a custom game, because it's not even about being good. You can't be good if you play on low settings. You'll never get good.
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
Yeah, but when I was 8, I was playing on all Madden.
And make your plays, and when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down.
Pass interference.
This could possibly be a push-off. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Steps away.
Oh, this is so good.
Caught by Roberts.
Can't even tackle.
And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards.
Kind of not even interested right now.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Respond fast.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Here's Jackson to throw, eluding the pressure right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A bad bad third down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their
He's
mind.
gonna be throwing
And that's
dots.
the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field. Now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. On 1st down, Carr.
No.
That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Carr. Got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tyrell Williams, 71 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
The fuckery.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey,
blitz coming,
he's slowing my man down.
Will Compton gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
Trying to fight the computer.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I'm trying to collect. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Throwing is Jackson. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Tahir Whitehead. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Check, go, go.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. It's brought in here
Aw,
by
this
Willie
stupid rookie
Snead.
mode shit.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. He's going deep for Brown.
Play the ball.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Oh, man. Just let me know when you're ready to concede.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I can't really teach you much. I can't teach you much on rookie mode, man.
Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Oh,
and that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. Complete to Jones. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It wants to what?
Second down pass play
I
got
like
him
throwing
8
the ball.
yards. Now they've got a third and a
Why
couple
anybody
remaining.
wouldn't?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. Uncorks.
I went to the fucking
and
defensive
it's
line.
intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Joker, 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 Joker. Watch the edge. 61. Match box.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Cleveland Farrell able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. To try again after the sack. Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, what a juke. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders
big
pick
boy.
it up.
All the practice, all the training, all the meetings. In this situation, I know exactly what quarterbacks are taught. Take care of the football. That's job one, paramount. Because you cough it up here, you might be giving up 6 points real easy.
Tip of the cap to the defense, forcing the fall. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Patrick Owusu gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Carr, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it.
It just stops you
Boy, you'd
from
hate to
blitzing.
squander this great field position. Here's 3rd and
Can't blitz
goal.
the short pass.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. And he's got it. And he's
you hate
in.
me already?
Touchdown, Raiders. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders able to extend that
I don't
advantage.
hold the ball for more than 2 seconds, man. Can't do that.
Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point
Is that how you
winds
play?
up successful.
So I'm
Following the
supposed to
touchdown,
just
ready to kick it
hold
away
on to
is
the ball and
Carlson.
just let you sack me? No, I'd be up by a lot more if it was on all Madden.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started
When I was a
offensively.
kid, man,
1st and 10.
You go hard or you go
Now
home.
a play fake here
That's the
on
only way
first
you're gonna
down.
learn.
Flush to his right. He'll have a first
Yeah, I
down.
wouldn't
past
run with the
40. And he's going to get this
well,
to the 40-yard line.
Today's generation
The
is very, very,
escapability
very, very
in
soft.
evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Yeah.
They go play action here on first down. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Shit wasn't handed to
They
me
come
when I
up
was a
on
kid,
2nd
man.
and long, and the pass
Yeah,
protection
yeah,
just has
you
not
gotta
been
take
there
your
this
butt whooping.
afternoon.
Well, stuff
They'll
wasn't
fake
handed
the
to
give
me.
to Ingram.
Things
Now
wasn't handed to
Jackson.
me.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Got some room at the 30. And finally brought
You're
down
gonna
at
get
the
that man hurt, keep
34-yard
running with
line.
him.
He got him a big chunk of that yardage back, but even with that effort, it'll still be 3rd and long. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now he'll throw deep left side.
Give me that.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Oh man, I ain't. Look, the best thing you can do. Oh man. I didn't. Hopefully, I didn't hurt your feelings or nothing. I'm sorry. But in my generation, man, like That was the best thing you could do, man. Someone whoop your ass, it's gonna make you better. You're gonna come back and you're gonna fight harder. You know, having stuff put on rookie, nah, man, you can't be doing stuff like that. Let me play a real game and show y'all how it's done. Let's go play a real opponent. Yeah, that man put it on rookie, man. I don't play on rookie. Fucking. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna flip over to the skull, man. Alabama getting their ass handed to them. It's crazy. LSU the truth this year. Whoa, shit. 33-20. It's more of a game now, but you know, LSU controlling it. Third quarter. Anything can happen still. It's 33-20. I'm gonna tell you, use my
This
run.
is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building.
10%, y'all can get a better feel on people how they're playing run defense. Usually the people are gonna play better run defense in the top 10%. You know, as opposed to you being on the bottom tier and you play, you know, like a bunch of kids and stuff, or you can get like 300-400 rushing. You know, when you're in the top 1%,
he'll take this across the 25,
couple
extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
So try to get into it, get a feel for what he wants to do. Yeah. We'll start off with a zone split.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to settle
where they're all at. Fucking everyone. What it's gonna do is gonna freeze the containment, make that rush become a contain. It's gonna freeze them up, give me time to get through the hole I need to get through. Perfect. We're gonna take him, get an extra blocker.
On second down, it's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play. It was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening
drive.
drive.
Probably still playing that. Now we can just go jet sweep. Mine don't what they're doing. Just cover the inside.
They're going to run the jet sweep on 3rd down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
Well, partner, if
usually going to be the guy in front of
us, I'm not sure he would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
On first down.
There we go.
It's Jacobs.
There we go. There. Now we're starting to take off. Now we got our inside-outside run.
So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
He
lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Now, with us doing this, and what I said about the weak side,
they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
He's checking
run him over here.
On third down, Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And square going to be my reads.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr. It's caught. Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Go back into my... I think I can do it in this formation, yeah. Boom.
They'll run on first down.
There it goes.
It's Jacobs.
There it goes.
Oh, and now some
I told you this shit happens. It works in games. Because it don't work in fucking practice mode all the time. There go your edge thing play too that he used.
50 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Best way to get an inside run, man. Jacobs ain't super fast. He only got like 87
good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going for it on fourth down earlier in the drive.
Keep doing it.
Set a tone for it.
Plays are gonna break.
They made it pay off.
Mix it up. Throw other plays in, but use the same idea with the motion.
And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 and about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's up past the 10 to about the 12. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Here's Carson. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
14.
Wilson now.
I got him.
And he's got locked.
Damn.
And he's got past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Thompson just not fast enough.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Throwing now.
Oh, shit.
Down. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, got him.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
Let's get back into what we do.
He violated a big-time no-no in throwing that pick, rolling right, throwing across his body.
And you know that your dad taught you that in the backyard when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem,
all right, see what he
every
does.
now and then
all right,
you
we
get
got
away
that side.
with it. This time, not the case.
No point. Turn him over.
On first down.
Follow the block.
It's Jacobs.
Don't hit the turbo, just follow the block.
4 or 5 yards that time.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Don't mind. Contain him. Bring the motion over like we're running zone split. Oh, he was faster.
It's Jacobs.
All right, I'll put my speed back in
the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Right,
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go.
I can motion Moreau over and do the wheel route.
Throwing his car on third down. And he'll find Moreau here. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. They've got good hands. Then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play.
When you come out and bunch and do it, we got to do a double motion. You got to bring him here, and then bring him here, and high kick here.
They'll run on first
and it opens the middle up.
Jacobs. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a second.
They're playing a lot of zone. This is gonna how you kill them inside. All right. You wanna mix it up a little bit. Get them to play man coverage. We'll do it like this. Like we're still running the zone split. Oh,
now
look at there.
Contact up front as penalty markers come in.
He's getting nasty over there. He wants to stop the run. So you know what we're about to do?
A little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
Doing the right play. We'll do it with 4 vert.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10.
29. 29. Mike 57. Hey, Zoo.
I'm running him like that.
Express.
Run this.
Express.
He's in zone, so R1 will be our target.
Now Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
This end around's pretty nice play too. And sometimes I'll throw it in there just to offset them a little bit. I can't wait till next week's roster update. Alright, so this one,
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0
make sure
ball
I'm doing
game.
this right. I
Fans,
want
a
a motion
reminder,
lead
I
blocker.
have a note card here that
and
says
then hike
ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
But, you know, writing down your
Get it.
If you
Sometimes
print
don't
it,
use-
I'm going to
you know,
read
it's
it.
really easy.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll wind up being a loss of 2.
Back in there,
And
what
all
we
of a
like to
sudden
do.
here,
Alright,
it's
so when
3rd
we
down.
come here, we got to put a speed back there if we're going to run the stretch. Because we got to get it to the outside.
Sit down.
Anytime you run to the outside, you got to have a speed back here.
Express.
Carr on the give. It's Washington. Able to slither by.
There we go.
And they
Big
got
difference.
it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on
Right.
3rd
Inside,
down,
you
and
gotta
that sets
put
up a 1st and goal.
Jacobs back in.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you
Do it
start the
enough.
2nd half, which can
You mix
manifest
them up,
itself
you
in
don't
some
know where you're
sloppy
going with
tackling.
it.
And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle
Bobby
attempt.
Wagner out of the play.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
In the end, when
Only
you
a
keep
yard
doing
on the
that,
pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start
corner
there with
route,
their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if
I mean,
I'm them, I get a little
the
bolder
clown
now.
pose.
They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Express.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And now the ball's out.
Pick the ball up.
Lost it, fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up.
I don't like
And a
that
big
route.
turnover there as his guys will
going
get
on?
the football back.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect
Oh,
him.
you
It means he's
supposed to
gonna get
jump.
rid
Oh,
of
good-
the ball
good
and
defense.
absorb the hit.
Oh, you supposed to jump that route.
Throwing to start
Damn.
the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson.
Good shit, Crosby.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Y'all can't fuck with my 4-3
Now the
over
Seahawks
defense.
going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Got him.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the
Defense is the
4-yard
truth,
line.
man. I'm the master of it.
Maurice Hurst providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say, we'll see what happens.
Don't be stupid, kid. Alright, so when they come out in this, I'm going to come out in my nickel 3-3-5. I got a blitz strictly for this shit. Free safety. No.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
They're running it. 19.
I'm just gonna shoot.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
I know, right?
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the
This
break.
dude's not gonna do nothing.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Oh, yeah, safety. Oh, they fucking cheated me.
And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line.
We're going to get that safety now.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Try me.
Watch twins. Watch
They stay on the ground again.
Not running on me, bro.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6. Go 14. Mike's 50. Friday. Get that quarterback.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
Got him.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted.
I don't really blitz a lot. I just started blitzing a lot, but I make sure I got good coverage behind whatever I'm doing. I don't really like to give people the time of day to throw.
Indeed, and not the
Especially
tone
with
they
these mobile
wanted to set.
quarterbacks,
That's
I have
the
to blitz.
equivalent of running out the wrong door
Last thing
and
I
running
need.
into your pool
Remember,
instead of
inside
running
zone
out
split.
onto the field. A real dud for that
Has
one.
that happened to you
Come
before?
back.
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing
pick
that back
them
in the
up
good
right
old days.
There.
On 1st down, it's Jacobs, and he'll get about 4 as he's brought
Inside
down
zone
at the
split, I just
24.
used to freeze up
Tough
the
running
pocket.
there. That's a
Base
hard-earned
defender.
4 yards.
Yeah, those
The
are
guy
getting
that
some kind of
sometimes
runs. They
can
don't fill up the
back
stat
there.
sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
So like this one, like I can use my spell halfback and run the stretch. Anytime make sure your spell running back, he's the fast guy. So you can mix it up, change the pace. If you keep running inside, look there. See how I put him out of position?
On 2nd down, Washington.
Guys
Get him to
who
the
followed
ground
me,
at the
chased
20
me,
following a
when they in the
pickup of 4.
man match zones and shit.
On any running play
You get
that's
him out of
called,
position
they're
with
always
emotion.
hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that,
I don't really
you're able
have
to
to
do
do
so many
too
things
much.
anyway. You can
Did
come
it.
back and run essentially the same play
Boom.
again,
He's out of
continue to
position.
move the ball on the
Hike it.
ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually
Look
you
at
have
there.
the defense back on its heels.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
So now we got our
Taking
outside
it
run
in
he has
from
to
the
worry
20,
about.
and the Raiders take advantage
And
of
then
field
he has
position on the
to worry about the
turnover
inside run.
to cash this one
So
in.
to defend the outside run, he has to spread
Extra
the line
point
out,
by
right?
Carson, up and good.
So when he starts
And
spreading
it's
the
now
line out,
14
then
to
we start
nothing.
running shit inside.
Following the touchdown,
Yeah,
ready
it's
to kick it
easier
away
to
is
explain
Carson.
in a live game than it is going in practice mode because the computer is gonna
This will be
fucking
taken
do
short.
stupid shit and fucking block shit, glitch you and shit. Stupid.
And he breaks it all the way out
I
to
mean,
the
I still go in there and
38-yard
try to
line.
show
Great
something.
return.
I feel
The
like something's
fullback
gonna work
comes
for
through
y'all.
with a big
I'm gonna
play
use it.
there.
I'm gonna show you.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Try to get the
They're
big
staring at
guy.
a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. 1st down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
That's the thing about Russell
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no
He's-
matter
oh,
what,
hell no,
you really
no
can't hide
Wildcat.
what you're doing. And I think that right there,
Run
he
that
knew
shit
right
again,
away
bro.
where the blitz was coming from,
Thank you.
where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was
I don't
great
base defense
success.
a lot. I don't.
How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing
line.
less and less
Like
big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oopsie! Man line. That's why I don't base a line.
Picked
Gives
by
me the best matchup. See, he's gonna quit now. He can't do nothing with a 95, 96 overall quarterback. Look at that, they boy be quitting. Raiders ain't even properly rated yet on this game. They still 78 overall. Wait till they get rated right. Try to play someone that play a full game against them. Try to use the inside zone split technique. I'd be wanting to get in the MUT so bad, and then they come out with the 90 overall cards, and then it's just like not fun. Yeah, I hate when people quit, man. It's like, bro, that affects more than just your record, man. That affects your average stats, your average points, like all the averages that you get.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the east side of the Bay Bridge in Oakland, California. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The folks around the stadium clad in silver and black, going to make every last game played in Oakland count. They're ready to go as their Raiders get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
All right, so we're going to get back into it. We're going to start with the wing close. We're not using halfback zone weak anymore. We're going to use jet sweep. And a play action jet sweep. Now, if I won, I could probably just add the stretch to it, but I ain't gonna do that. Like if I'm running the stretch and intend to run the stretch, I'll switch my halfback. You know, trying to get tricky with it.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll take
Look at
this
there.
one
His user didn't know who to defend.
25-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Look at her. Look at his user out.
DeAndre Washington, his first carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Cold, you got to make them blocks.
Trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11.
Take him. Wheel route.
From the gun, it's Carr. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Carr.
Damn, Waller, you messed me up, you motherfucker.
Surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
I should have ran him on like a drag route or something.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson.
Not today.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Yeah, Waller messed
me up. Considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 2nd down, it's Carson.
And
he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't,
I love base.
You saw
the
end result, defensive tackle end up making the play.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
He got scared.
Right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball.
Oh, I love that blitz, man.
Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
Man got so scared he didn't want to catch the ball.
Knock it through, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
He didn't want to take that hit stick.
Drive,
Next week I'm going to have DJ Swearinger. Ooh.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get
With that
something out of that
90-something hit
drive,
power I'm
and
having.
they did that. 3
Carson,
points,
bruh.
they won't turn that down at all.
There's going to be a lot of
And
people
he'll bring it a
scared.
few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
All right, my man. Don't mess me up this time. Oh, yes. Have a 3-beater flood.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive.
Gotta nail it. It's a dot pass. Gotta nail it.
Good
Right
job
there.
by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes
I'm
when you
saying
see
that cover
these
3
calls
against
on
me,
4th
bro.
down, when they decide to go for it, it's not
I
necessarily
will tag it.
the coach saying, I believe
What I'm
in
known
my offense.
for.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my
deep zone
defense. I can
again.
afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
Kill you.
I do. I think
I'm gonna
that he
kill
had
you.
in his mind-
Let's fucking go.
Down the left side, it's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Trevor Davis.
Fucking love Trevor Davis.
51 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3
Start
lead.
going on me, you want to. I'm gonna start hitting your ass.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded about a yard deep.
And then come back out here.
And he'll be
shit,
brought
Joe.
down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
All right, we're going to have to switch things up a little bit. We're going to go 4-3 under.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the
that
last
was
drive,
me.
Charles.
I never met an
That was
offense.
me.
A big seam, and he might go all the way.
I can't leave Worley on
And
that guy.
He will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
I'm going to have to make a change.
DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
I cannot leave Worley on
Myers
that guy.
connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Hurdles over him. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought
2-1
down
game,
at
man.
about the 23-yard line.
We want to get yeet.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Damn,
When
why
you
the
scored
pick the
points,
block up?
it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to
All right,
fix
we want to
things
stay
there.
in that.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first
Back in
down.
underneath real quick.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but it definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
After the loss to start out, here's
So we
2nd
wanna
and
do
11.
this. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen
Fumbling it.
Richard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That nigga
Give him
living
14
killing
on that
cover
one
three,
and a
man.
first down.
Yeah, fucking come at me in cover 3.
So from the 36 now, 1st
Yeah,
and
I
10.
got that. The spot route. Let's see if I can. Oh yes. There we go.
Operating from the gun, Carr. And the throw left sideline here is
Stand
caught, but
down.
they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
Throwing again. Carr.
Oh.
His throw
I should have threw a
incomplete.
short route. Oh, my bad. I could use it to again there.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
See how he just keep doing fucking pre-adjustments? Like, he's doing the same thing every play. So, that means it's going to be open again.
On 3rd down, Carr. He'll find his running
He's not
back here,
adjusting to what
Richard.
I'm doing. Like,
And he'll
just
take this to the other side
probably
of
doing
midfield
some
before
shit
going
he's
out of
seen somebody on
bounds.
YouTube doing.
10-7 our score
Like,
after
he's
one
already
right
making
here on EA
adjustments before I
Sports.
even set up. Like, he's not paying attention. So I'm going to keep using this route, see if he goes after it. If he goes after it, he's going to open something else up.
On 1st and 10,
Takes it.
here's
Thank
Carr.
you.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow.
Renfrow! Let's go!
19 yards there on the catch and
We're
run.
going to spread the ball around enough. And then we're going to fucking hit his ass. I love this shit. Watch this. See this. Look at this wheel route.
Carr now on 1st down. The open man here,
Renfrow.
Renfrow. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit
like
a
using
receiver in
Massad.
stride,
Massad
and he
got
can
some
pick
good
up a
hands.
lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
he's over
the
there
defense
like
was
that.
effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Renfrow!
He's going to find and complete it to Renfrow.
Boy, Renfrow got some good
6
hands,
yards
man.
is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. The 8th play of
Stop
the
throwing
drive
it to him.
coming
You don't
up.
have to. Oh,
It's
he
3rd and
baseline.
3.
You don't baseline me. You don't baseline me. When you baseline, I'm going to attack the baseline.
Again, it's Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard
All these
line.
little quick passes, man. Dink and dunk.
That's good for
You keep
9
doing the
yards as
same
they
shit,
convert
not
on the
paying
3rd
attention to
down
what I've
play.
got going on. I gotta run the outside route.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Renfrow!
That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way
Renfrow
down
is
inside
clutch,
the 5
yo.
to the 4.
We
They've
can
got
come back
another
and
1st
use
down. The Raider
fucking
passing
rookie
game
Tyler
clicking
gonna
on
score
all
the
cylinders
touchdown.
right now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and goal, Washington. 2 minutes remaining in the
Using it
first half.
outside.
10-7, our
All right.
score.
So now we can come out in our strong. And I like to come out with 3 tight end sets. Tight end wide out. We got an inside zone split here.
A reminder that when halftime rolls
All right,
around,
so when you
Jonathan
do this, we
Coachman
gotta do
will
a
have
double
all the
motion.
highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They go back to the
fast that was.
ground, this time Jacobs. And he's in! Touchdown, Raiders! Josh Jacobs taking it in. And the Raiders have retaken the lead.
I told you, I'm
point
gonna
by
feature that
Carson,
inside
up and
zone
good.
split.
And the lead is now 14-10.
It's better than inside zone.
Following
It's
the
a faster
touchdown,
handoff.
ready to kick it away is Carlson.
The only thing you got to do is you got to account for that edge dude freezing up.
This will be fielded
Sometimes
at
it
the
can be good,
6.
sometimes it can be bad. It depends on.
And a
how
good
you
return as he'll be stopped
make your
just shy of the 30-yard line.
I need to do something here. Option defense. Got speed. I'm not gonna worry about that.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook.
Shit.
Hurst,
Get in now.
He goes down. Maurice
Love when a
Hurst,
defensive tackle
never
gets into
giving
that
up. He
backfield.
works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards.
There we go, right up the fucking gut. Let's go.
And down he goes again. Will Compton
Sometimes I
in
send
there
it,
to drop
sometimes I
him in
don't.
sacks
No,
on
very-
1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's
That's where that
intercepted.
time, Metcalf.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Nobody sticks around.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember,
I know
it's
my
all
offense and
about the
defense
ball.
so good
And without
now.
the ball, you can't get those
I don't think
points. They
anyone
just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because
Stop
that
me. I mean,
deficit
I could
can get a
lose
little
games
bigger
and
on the
shit,
other
but-
side with that good field position they just took over with. Out to
know
the
my shit
left,
so
that's where
well.
the tight end Moreau is. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just
I
over
can even
40
do that wheel route
seconds to
with this
go
guy.
in the first half.
Okay.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up
Came
2nd
open,
and
I
6. Carr going to throw.
Oh, you gotta.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
I don't know why they
Darren
throw
Waller, the
him like
intended
that.
receiver.
That should have went over his head. Whatever.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete. It's Gordon. Now the Seahawks going to use the
so he's gonna
first
do
of their
that. I gotta put that
timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Like
Now
that.
the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run with Carson.
Damn, I got broke.
And he
That was
will
my
take
fault.
this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Trying not to get sucked into those
Chris
blocking
Carson,
animations.
as the first half is winding down, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
And while that
I
touchdown does
probably
not
won't
give
run it
them
with
an
the drag route.
insurmountable lead,
I gotta run it with
it's still
another
a
route.
lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little
You don't-
time
you don't
left
wanna
on that
have two
clock,
guys
so
in
some
the
work to
same
do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Marty
there.
looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Just other than RPO, just to run it out.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this
Still in
situation
cover
if they
3.
decide to take a shot.
I don't remember. I'll just hit him with a flood route, man.
A good
Take a
run,
deep
got
shot.
7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Base aligning.
Now Carr. Completes it to Davis. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I need to freeze.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. The final shot here before half for Carr. He's airing it out for Williams.
Knew they would
He
do that
rifles
shit.
one that's intercepted.
Damn.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first
Square my
half
shoulders
of
up,
action.
motherfucker.
That's
Shit.
it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
I don't know if that's a
The Seahawks with the
situation where I need a
advantage,
high
and they
overall
get
to
the
do
football
that, or
first as the second
they
half
should
is
let me use
underway.
it, man. If I switch
This
to
one
him,
fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I can get him to play the offense I want him to and get back into the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, Carson nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd and 9, Wilson gets it to Gordon. And he'll be taken down.
Why are they making my man like
works
slow
it
now?
past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now on 2nd and 13, Wilson
will
find Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 29-yard line. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Yeah, I was watching. I keep flipping it back and forth. It was, what's the score right now?
For his second sack of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Wilson.
There we go. Got him with the soft squat.
Bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Carr.
Playing containment.
Dancing to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Jones has it. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr.
He was
nowhere
open.
to escape, and he goes down. Ziggy Ansah able to put an end to that play, and in so doing, puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
Good fucking possession catch. Let's
Solid
go.
gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
So
from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw his Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive.
No,
there
it won't
he
be
hits the
so next
reliable
week.
target. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. Now this will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Carr to throw again.
Boom.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Caught him cover 2.
Williams there to make the grab. And now they have taken a 4th quarter lead.
I love that route right there because it goes deeper than 10 yards.
And that will make this a 4-point game.
That's the thing. Kill you with flood route.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carson.
If you know what you're doing, you beat cover 4 with it. He's still ain't gonna do nothing. He's gonna pass. Already took the run game away from him.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception.
Oh, he almost picked it.
Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them,
yeah, I had to use their swinging around.
Right? Because
once they got a man line. Empty set a man line real quick.
That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50. Hey, watch.
Throwing is Wilson.
Jump it.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Carson.
I told you, you're not running on me, dude.
That play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now on 2nd and 16, Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it.
Oh, they got fucking Gordon.
As the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
They'll look to throw. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
We'll play Tampa too. I normally don't, but fuck it.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And now he'll tuck it and run. And avoids the contact by sliding. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down.
Oh, why are you going forward? Man, I'm going to lose this fucking game.
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. Man. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners.
2 plays. Probably a shot play. Been playing a lot of cover 3. I can attack cover 3.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than
man,
done.
catch the
Meanwhile,
ball,
to
bro.
start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I ain't got nothing, man. Well, actually, I do. I just haven't ran it in a while, so we'll call timeout.
And a timeout is called. So now you're looking
Trying to
at
remember
probably
how to
just
run
one
it.
final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle.
Alright, we need a fast receiver over here. And then his play action stretch shot.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass,
And he
brings
would
him up
probably be
2nd and
blitzing.
10.
It's not going to help me none if he's blitzing. Trying to remember. I forgot the fucking setup. Are you fucking kidding me?
Express! Express!
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs.
Oh, block!
Under a heavy rush, and down he
Bro.
goes. A costly sack. They'll have to use a
Fucking
timeout
running
here.
back. What the fuck,
Barring
bro?
a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play.
He's
Carr
like,
and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
whatever. They lost. Gonna fucking run it.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
There ain't nothing I can do, man. Just run the ball.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line.
I'm about to take this game
Going
out,
into the
man.
final
I'll catch up with
play
you
of
in a
this
minute, okay?
game, they knew
Just-
that they needed some